Morning. Namaste. Happy summer solstice. We're going to take advantage of the fact that it is rather cool today to do a breath that is kind of a special pranayama. We don't do much. It's not normally something we would probably accentuate in the summer because it's kind of heating, but I think that will be okay for today. It's called Surya bhedhana. Which Surya means sun. So I'm thinking about the sun today as it is the longest day, although I doubt we'll see the sun. However, it's a great metaphor. We know it's up there. Just as we know that the self is inside, perhaps clouded over, but it's still there. That's a little bit of an aside though. So I want to talk about the Surya and Chandra energies just for a moment. Surya means sun, Chandra is moon. We have these energy channels called the Ida and the Pingala, which you could also call the Chandra and the Surya. One is a cooling, receptive, calming energy. That's the Ida, which is access through the left nostril, let's say. And we're going to think about the energy channel moving down. It's like a double helix, and each of its intersection parts are the chakras. The right nostril is our connection to the sun, to the active, heating, taking action sort of energy. And since it's cool, we're going to at the end do a special pranayama, which will give us more sun energy. And speaking of the chakras, if you're familiar with the chakras, most often we learn about a set of 7. Krishnacharya actually talked about 10 chakra points. Chakra means wheel. It's an intersection of these other energy channels. And one of his extra 3 is called the Surya chakra, which is located right at the solar plexus. So we're going to be thinking about our own sun center here a little bit as we do the asana practice. And then we'll do a special warming, active, energy building pranayama at the end. We'll begin in samastiti, bringing ourselves to a point of easeful balance, bringing the attention down into the feet and feeling the balance of the 3 points of the feet, feeling the stability of the floor beneath us, and lifting the attention up through the body, until you feel the very top of the head lifting towards the ceiling. Feel the openness in the front of the body. Soften the shoulders. Find a soft, steady gaze. Now we're going to draw the attention to the solar plexus. Let's take the fingertips right beneath the sternum, so not on the bone, but in the soft area between those low ribs. Take a moment to visualize the sun, thinking of the sun's qualities, the heat and the energy that it produces, and the fact that all of this, all of us, exist thanks to that solar energy out there. We'll connect with that same solar energy inside each one of us. So as we inhale in this practice, we're going to think of inhaling directly into the solar plexus. Let's close the lips gently. Draw the breath in and notice it moving directly to the solar plexus. And think about the way the sun expands always outward. With the exhale, just a gentle support from the belly and the shoulders relax. We don't want to collapse though, we're staying lifted and open. Inhaling, breathing down to the solar plexus. Feeling that expansion. And gentle exhale without collapsing. Keeping the gaze nice and steady. I'm going to go into a variation of Tadasana. Keeping our attention focused at the solar plexus, we're going to return the fingers to the solar plexus to this point that we're touching. After we open the arms wide in the inhale, we'll close them back here in the exhale. So keep the gaze steady. The breath is through the nose, both nostrils, and we inhale. We're going to raise the heels slightly and open the arms out wide. Feel the breath expanding in the solar plexus. You can even open the fingers a little bit, like the rays of the sun. And then as you exhale, draw the fingertips back to the solar plexus and settle the heels back down. We'll do that again. Inhale, let the arms open wide as the breath comes down into the solar plexus, expanding the front of the body. And exhale, gently hug the belly and lower the heels and return the fingertips back to the solar plexus. Again, inhale, feel that expansion, open. And exhale, gently, the fingertips come back, heels lower back down. Gaze is staying steady. Let's do that 3 more times, please, on your own. When you're done, take a couple more relaxed breaths with the fingertips resting on the solar plexus. Picture the sun. Picture its glowing, illuminating brightness. It's perhaps not actually, but seemingly endless energy, the source of everything. Relax the arms down to the sides. We're going to do another Tadasana variation, keeping the breath moving down to the solar plexus as we do a nice chest opener. Again, the eyes will stay steady. With the inhale down to the solar plexus, we're going to just let the weight shift forward to the balls of the feet and raise the arms. So your heels are still actually on the floor, but you're bringing the weight onto the balls of the feet. Stretch your chest up. And exhale, lower the arms down and re-steady yourself front and back of the feet. Inhale, breathe down to the solar plexus, let the arms float up, let the balance go on to the front of the foot, and then pull your solar plexus up away from your feet. Feel the front body stretch, and exhale. Let the arms come down, and the heels take their equal portion of balance. Inhale, directly down to the solar plexus. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Open the front of the body. Exhale to lower and rebalance. Let's do that 3 more times on your own. Keep the breath smooth as you explore the breath moving down to the solar plexus. When you're done, the breath relaxes. Again, finding that easeful balance in samastiti. Continue to let the awareness be at the solar plexus. Now we're going to go into a forward bend. As we go into the forward bend, please be sure that you don't feel like you're crunching the front of the body. Yes, we're going to soften the front of the body and stretch the back of the body, but we want to be sure we don't really constrict too much here. So we're going to keep some awareness in the solar plexus, especially when we lift to come back up out of the forward bend. Feel your feet down on the floor and maintain that connection, even front and back of the foot. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus as you raise the arms forward and up. Feel that length in the front of the body, and then exhale, bend forward without collapsing the front of the body. Let your head hang and your arms dangle. I'm going to stay down and take a breath and see if you can still find a way to direct the inhale to the solar plexus. Take a complete exhale here, letting the neck be relaxed. And then breathe into the solar plexus and float the arms up. Lift yourself up to the top. Feel the openness in the front of the body. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down to the front. I'm going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, direct the breath down to the solar plexus, raising the arms, keeping the gaze steady. And then bend down without collapsing, softening forward, releasing the neck and shoulders. Stay and breathe into the solar plexus. And breathe out completely, relaxing the neck and shoulders. And then direct the breath to the solar plexus again as you float the arms up. Come all the way upright. And with the exhale, lower the arms down. Continue to feel the front of the body being lifted and open. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus. And bend down with the exhale without collapsing. And find that length in the back of the body as you stay for a breath. And breathe into the solar plexus as you float up. And exhale the arms down, keeping the front of the body open. Please do that 1 more time on your own. As you return to samastiti, observe. It's also an interesting habit to cultivate, to notice which nostril is open. You'll find it changing from time to time. There are certain times when you can use that to gauge your energy It's helpful, for example, if you're about to eat, for the right side to be open so you're ready to take things in and digest well. If you want to go to sleep, it's very helpful for the left nostril to be open. That's quieter. You notice when we come out of Shavasana, we roll to the right side. That puts the left side on the top, which will give predominance. So if you're having trouble sleeping, you may try lying on your right side to open up that left side. We're going to keep our attention at the solar plexus as we go into Virabhadrasana. Please steady the hips and turn the right toes out. Step the left foot forward. Be standing well on the feet. Left foot can go a little wider left if that's helpful. Root your right heel down. Bring the fingertips to the solar plexus for a moment just to reconnect with that point. Now as we take the initial breath in Virabhadrasana, we're going to be opening the arms out wide and feeling that stretch across the chest and opening of the solar plexus. We're going to stay there and take an exhale, and then we're going to lift the arms up high from there and keep opening and expanding and keep this attention at the solar plexus. Remember, as we do this, we always want the breath to be smooth. So keep noticing the challenge of the asana, and then marry that attention to the breath, so we're keeping the breath smooth and subtle as we do each position. With an inhale to the solar plexus, we're going to bend the front knee and open the arms out wide. Lift the solar plexus. Now stay here and exhale without collapsing. Then with the next inhale, we're going to raise the arms, and you can open from the solar plexus, the chest, the throat, upwards as you raise the arms up overhead. And then exhale, draw your fingertips down to the solar plexus and straighten the front leg. Now as we're in that lifted position, connect with the sun out there. Inhale, take the arms wide and bend the knee, left knee. We'll stay here and exhale without collapsing, just finding steadiness into the earth. And then inhale, raise the arms, lift the solar plexus, the breastbone, open the throat towards the sky. And exhale, we'll bring the fingertips back down, straighten the front leg, bringing the attention back into the inner sun. Inhale, arms wide, bend the front knee. Stay and exhale, stable, rooted down into the earth, and then inhale, lift, open the solar plexus, open the chest, open the throat, let your gaze move upwards, and exhale, draw the fingertips back down to the solar plexus as you straighten the front leg. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, smooth breath as the arms come wide, the front knee bends, breathing to the solar plexus, staying here, finding your root and stability. And then lift. Think of lifting the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the eyes upwards towards the sun. And exhale. Lower the hands back down, straightening the front leg as you come down. Just try that twice more on your own. One more time. As you're ready, relax the arms down. Step the left foot back to join the right foot. Bring the feet parallel to each other. Settle evenly into each foot. Lengthen up through the center of the body. We'll study the pelvis and prepare for the other side. Keeping the pelvis steady, turn the left toe slightly out. Step the right leg comfortably forward, wide enough that you feel well balanced, and then root down through both feet. Include that left heel in your attention to the rootedness. We'll take the fingertips to the solar plexus again. Inhale, breathe directly to the solar plexus as you open the arms out wide and bend the right knee. We'll stay here and exhale, feeling the feet rooting down, feeling the stability of the earth, and then lifting from that stability, breathe into the solar plexus, raise the arms, lift the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the eyes upward. Exhale, draw the fingertips down to the solar plexus as you straighten the front leg, and we'll do it 5 more times. Inhale, open the arms wide, breathing to the solar plexus. Stay here while you exhale. Make sure the shoulders soften. And inhale, breath goes to the solar plexus, everything lifts up. And exhale, hands down, legs straight, fingertips returning to the solar plexus. Inhale, arms wide, bend the front knee. Breathe the breath into the solar plexus and stay with the exhale. Inhale, lift and open from there. Stay rooted in the feet as you reach upward and lower down with the exhale. Please try that 3 more times on your own. Stay with the breath. As you're finished, release the arms down. Bring the right foot back to join the left foot. Find your samastiti. Bring the image of the sun into mind. that source of power, energy, illumination, heat, source of life. We're going to work on our own internal heating system. Now, this is not something that we would want to do on a very hot day. I'm doing this because it's nice and cool this morning. We're going to do Ardha Utkatasana with a halfway lift in it. When we do that halfway lift, we're keeping the knees bent, and we're going to lift the chest. And I want you to be especially aware of the solar plexus coming up. You may have your hands on your thighs, or you can lift your arms up, which will be a little more challenging. We'll do 6 times so you have a chance to find what will work for you. Throughout, we want to keep the breath steady. We want to keep it smooth and lengthened. Let's begin by inhaling the breath to the solar plexus as we raise the arms forward and up. And then with the exhale, we bend the knees and fold down. Try the first one with your hands coming to the front of your thighs. You're going to keep your hands there and inhale, breathe to the solar plexus and lift the solar plexus up. Then exhale, go back down into your rounded position. Relax the neck. Inhale, take your arms up, breathe to the solar plexus, and then straighten all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down the front. So feel free to stick with that variation, or we can add the arms, which makes it a bit more challenging. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Feel the stretch along the back, relax the neck. Keep the knees bent, the hips low, and inhale, breathe to the solar plexus. Raise your arms up. You may want them bent. And then exhale, we'll fold back down into the forward bend. Inhale, take the arms up, breathe into the solar plexus. Straighten the legs, come up. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. Let's try to keep the breath smooth as we build this heat in the body. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Breathe to the solar plexus. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus and lift the torso. And exhale, fold down. Relax the neck and shoulders. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus as you raise the arms, and then straighten the legs, come up. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. Please try that 3 more times on your own. you're done, relax. Observe. Feel the circulation, the warmth. Stoking that internal fire. Take a few more breaths. We want the heart to have a moment to calm down, to reach a slower resting pace. Continue to stand in samastiti. Relax the breathing. Keep the gaze steady. Observe your connection down through the floor. Feel your lift upwards through the crown of the head. Observe the flow of the breath. We're going to come down to stand on the knees, and we're going to be on the knees a little while. So if it's more comfortable to fold your mat over and give yourself a bit more padding, let's do that. I'm going to take sweeping arm Svastrasana with a head turn. Just bring the attention to the two sides of the body and continue the practice of opening up the solar plexus. We'll take the hands comfortably behind the back. They can just rest down, or you can be on the sacrum or the lumbar, wherever your arms, your shoulders feel comfortable here. As we inhale to the solar plexus, I'm going to take the left arm out to the side and up, and lift the chest and open the solar plexus towards the ceiling. With the exhale, we're going to bend down. Bring the hand to the back and look over to the right as we fold forward. And then with the inhale, right arm will come out to the side and up. And lift and open. Breathe to the solar plexus and open the whole front body. With the exhale, bend down. Bring the right hand behind the back and turn the face over to the left side. Inhale, take the left arm out and up. Stand up tall, breathing into the solar plexus and lifting the front of the body. Exhale, fold down. Bring the hand to the back and turn the head. Look over to the right side. Inhale, right arm out and up. Breath to the solar plexus. Lift, open the front body. And exhale, bend down. Bring the hand to the back and look over to the left side. Inhale, left arm out and up. Open and lift. Breathe to the solar plexus and lift and open the solar plexus. Exhale and bend down, hand to the back, turn the face over to the right, and inhale, right arm out and up, lift and open, feel the solar plexus, breathing up to the ceiling, exhale, bend down, turn the face over to the left. Now take both arms out to the side and up as you inhale, lift the solar plexus, and exhale, just bring the arms down to the sides, staying upright, and relax the breath for a moment. Softening the shoulders, keep the front body open. We're going to do Ardha Ustrasana, the half camel. It's a lunge position. We're going to keep the pelvis steady. Bring the left foot forward. Now, the more flexibility that you have, the farther forward your foot will go. When we go into the lunge, we want the knee and the ankle to align. So adjust yourself that you're comfortable. You can place the hands on the left knee if you like, or we'll raise the arms wide, continuing to breathe into the solar plexus. With the inhale, breathe into the solar plexus, glide into the lunge, and lift the arms out and up if you're using the arms. And then exhale, bring the arms down and back away from the lunge. Again, inhale, breathe to the solar plexus, opening the arms and opening the right side of the body. Exhale and come on down. So if you prefer, hands can be on the left knee. Inhale, glide into the lunge, breathe to the solar plexus, open. Then exhale, arms down. Move away from the lunge. Keep the breath smooth. Do it 3 times more, please. When you're done with that third one on your own, we're going to bring the left knee back under and move down into a child's pose for a moment. Relaxing into whatever child's pose is comfortable. Relax the neck. Hands could go underneath the forehead if you like. Let the breath move at its own pace. Relax the neck. Let the back gently stretch. Notice the heat in the body, the pulse of life in the body. Okay, let's stand back up onto the knees. And we'll take the lunge on the other side, steadying the pelvis. Bring the right foot forward. And again, the more flexibility you have, the farther forward your foot will be. We want the ankle and knee in line when we go into the lunge. So adjust the position. Again, if your knee is tender, fold your mat over an extra time underneath your knee. Attention at the solar plexus. With the inhale, breathe to the solar plexus and glide into the lunge. Lifting the arms or letting them come just on the right knee, whichever works better for you. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus and slide into the lunge. And back away with the exhale. Inhale, opening with the breath. And exhale, back away and relax the shoulders. Please do that 3 more times. And then we'll return the right knee to the floor and move to a child's pose. Relax the breath. Let's come to stand up on the knees again. We're going to do it vinyasa, so you can sit on your heels or stand up tall on the knees. We're going to have upward dog, and in the upward dog, we're really opening the chest and lifting the solar plexus, continuing to let the inhale come all the way down to the solar plexus. With inhale, bring the arms forward and up. Direct the breath down to the solar plexus and open the front of the body. With the exhale, we'll fold all the way down to the floor. Really stretch your hands far in front of you. And inhale, glide forward into upward dog, letting your hips drop down, your chest open. And then we're going to tuck the toes and exhale, go to downward facing dog. Again, the breath to the solar plexus as we inhale, return to up dog. And push the floor away with the hands, lift the breastbone and the sternum, draw the shoulders down. Exhale, knees to the floor, bring the hips back to the heels. And inhale, raise the arms, breathe into the solar plexus as you come up and open the body. And exhale, bring the arms down. You can sit down on the heels or continue standing on the knees. Let's do that again. We're going to try to keep the breath long and smooth as we do this big opening of the front of the body. Think of the sun. Inhale, raise the arms. Breathe to solar plexus. Open the front body. Exhale and bend down. Extending the hands far in front. And inhale, swoop forward into the upward dog. Your hips come down. Your solar plexus is open. Shoulders pulling down away from your ears. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward dog. And then inhale, return to up dog. Sweeping forward, letting the breastbone be open. And exhale, bend the knees. Bring your hips back to your heels. Inhale, breathe through the solar plexus, stand up tall. Opening the front of the body. Exhale, bring the arms down the front. Again, inhale, raise the arms, breathing to the solar plexus, opening the front of the body. And exhale, fold down. Reach far in front of you with your hands. And inhale, open to upward dog, dropping the hips down, opening the solar plexus, pull your shoulders down from your ears. Exhale to downward dog. Be sure you're pushing the floor away with the hands as your hips go up. And then keep pushing the floor away as you transition back to upward dog, lifting the solar plexus. Exhale, hips back to heels. Let the arms slide back, relax the shoulders, and then inhale, stand up tall, opening the solar plexus. Exhale, arms down. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus. Open the front body. And exhale, fold down. Extend the arms forward. And inhale, opening the front of the body, breathing to the solar plexus. Be sure your shoulders pull down and exhale to down dog. Inhale, again, open the front of the body. Return to that upward dog. And exhale, hips back to heels. Relaxing the neck and shoulders. Inhale, open and lift up. And exhale, bring the arms down. Now if that's enough, of course, take a break. You can stay in child's pose or go onto your back with your knees bent to your chest. Or 2 more times. Inhale, breathing into the solar plexus. And bend down with the exhale. Reach forward with the hands and sweep forward to upward dog. Pushing down through the hands, pulling down through the shoulders as you open up with the breastbone. Exhale, downward dog. And inhale into up dog. Exhale, knees to the floor and hips to the heels. And breathe into the solar plexus as you stand up. Exhale, arms down. One more time, try it on your own. We're going to go on to the back. Begin by hugging your knees into the chest for a moment. When you're ready, we're going to bring the feet down and stretch out in Shavasana. Or if that gives any strain in the back, you can just keep the knees bent. I'm going to take a rest a little bit here. Letting the body relax. Letting the breath breathe itself. It may be moving quickly now. Notice the heat and the circulation in the body. And then let the attention finally settle at the solar plexus. Picture the sun, the source. Once again, draw the knees into the chest. I'm going to turn to the right side and come into a seated position for Janu Shirshasana. You may like to use a blanket to sit on. Let's get the sit bones well on the floor. So have a blanket under your seat if you like. You can put the soles of the feet together as we establish the seated position. And then we're going to start with the left leg stretched out in front and the right foot tucked inside the left thigh. Left knee bent as necessary. If there's a lot of tension in the hip flexors, place a little something under your knee, a rolled up mat or towel to ease that tension. Sure you're on both sit bones. We're going to think of the solar plexus. And inhale, raise the arms. Keep the chin down, but lift the solar plexus. And then with the exhale, we'll fold down without reaching for the foot. Just gently fold down without compressing the solar plexus. And we're going to stay in inhale and think of breathing down towards the solar plexus. You're breathing down the whole length of the spine. Stay there while you exhale. Relax into the forward bend, and then inhale, raise the arms. Breathe the breath into the solar plexus as you lift yourself up. And then exhale, bring the arms down to the front. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, as the arms lift, the breath moves to the solar plexus, opening the front of the body. And being careful not to compress the front of the body as we fold forward. Don't reach with your shoulders, please. Let your arms relax. You don't need to get anywhere in particular. And then we'll stay and breathe into the solar plexus. And take a slow, relaxed exhale. And then inhale, breathe into the solar plexus to lift yourself back up to the top. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. Let's take that twice more. Inhale, breath to the solar plexus as the arms raise, the chin stays down. Exhale, fold forward. Thinking of the breastbone moving far down the legs, staying as open as you can in the front of the body as you stay for a breath here. And lift with the inhale. Arms down with exhale. Stay lifted in the front of the body. One last time. Inhale to the solar plexus as the arms come up. And keep the solar plexus open as you fold forward. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, breath to solar plexus. Exhale, release into the forward bend. And inhale, float up. Breathing into the solar plexus as you come up. And bring the arms down with the exhale. And we'll put the soles of the feet together again. Pause a moment. And then let's straighten the right leg out and tuck the left foot inside the right thigh. Check that you're up on both sit bones. The front of the right leg is comfortable enough, so something behind the knee if you like. Inhale to the solar plexus as the arms lift. And stay open as you fold forward. Relax the neck and shoulders. Inhale into the solar plexus. Exhale and relax into the forward bend. And inhale to the solar plexus to lift up. Exhale, arms down the front. Inhale, breathe to the solar plexus as the arms come up. And fold down with your exhale. Relax the shoulders, stay open in the front of the body as the back stretches. Stay for a breath. And up with the inhale. Arms down with the exhale. Please do that sequence twice more on your own. When you're done, place the soles of the feet together. Relax a moment here. And let's return to the back with the knees hugged into the chest. Six repetitions of Apanasana to finish the asana. Relax the feet, separate them a little, relax the shoulders. Close the eyes and soften the face. Continuing to breathe through the nose, inhale down to the solar plexus. And exhale from the belly, hug your thighs in a little closer. Keep your shoulders soft, your face soft, your feet relaxed. Inhale, breathe into the solar plexus. Rock the knees out to where they started. And exhale from the belly, hug the knees in close. Keep your shoulders soft, the face soft, complete exhale. And inhale, breathing into the solar plexus, rocking the knees a little bit away from the chest to create some space there. And hug the knees back in with the exhale. Please do 3 more breaths on your own. When you're ready, the feet go to the floor. And you can slowly stretch all the way out, coming into Shavasana, final relaxation. Letting the legs stretch out, feet as wide as the mat. The arms open out, hands a little bit wider than the mat. Shoulder blades nice and broad, flat on the floor. Check that the neck is comfortable. You may want to turn your head slowly from one side to the other. Once the body is settled and comfortable, let the attention move to the breath. Notice it moving naturally. And as you're ready, the attention moves down to settle at the solar plexus. Just observing what is there. Staying centered on that point as the body continues to relax. The breath continues to move at its own pace. Attention at the solar plexus. Observe the breath. Gently lengthen the breath, breathing the inhale to the solar plexus. Relaxing out the exhale. We'll take the arms all the way up overhead on an inhale. Slowly releasing them down with the exhale. Draw the knees into the chest. And turn to the right side where you pause for a moment. And then bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. Preparing for pranayama. In addition to being the first day of summer, today is also Deskachar's birthday. He said we can use asana to explore the breath, as we've just done, and then we use pranayama to experience the breath. So we'll have a few minutes here of Surya, this unusual pranayama to experience the breath. If you're feeling overactive or overheated or over-anxious too much, then don't do this pranayama. You may try the opposite, Chandra Vedana, where you're going to inhale through the left and exhale through the right, or do alternate nostril breathing, something more balancing. Surya Vedana is very specifically building energy and building heat, building intensity. So if that's not the right thing for you today, do the opposite or do a pratiloma ujjayi, or a nadi shodhana. We will use the right hand to valve. All the breath is through the nostrils. All of the inhales will be through the right nostril and all the exhales through the left nostril. So we're really trying to highlight the energy of the sun. And begin by covering the left nostril completely, bringing your thumb to rest on the cartilage of the right nostril. And then we inhale through the right nostril. And the exhales through the left nostril. Block the right and breathe slowly out through the left nostril. And then we inhale through the right again. Inhale right. And breathe out through the left. Let the breath be smooth, long. Inhale right. Exhale left. Once you've connected with this alternate nostril, you can continue to bring the inhale down towards the solar plexus, in through the right nostril, down to the solar plexus. And exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Please do 6 more breaths like that on your own. Always inhaling through the right side. And always exhaling through the left. When you're finished with those 6 breaths on your own, rest your hands down comfortably. Relax the breath and please observe. Before you open your eyes, please return the fingertips to the solar plexus. And connect your attention to the sun, to our source of life, source of heat, energy. Then we'll bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. And before we greet each other, a namaskar to Deskachar on his birthday. And then please open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Happy summer. Feel the effect of that practice. It was quite specific, and that pranayama, as I said, use it intelligently. If you need to lift your energy and it's in the morning, it's a good time to do that. Definitely do not do a pranayama like that in the evening. And if you're feeling heightened sense of anything, that's not a good pranayama. But if you need to lift, notice how you're feeling now and see if it has given you that effect. Surya, bhedhana. Okay, happy summer, everybody. Assuming that we return to heat, we'll return to shitali and cooling practices. We are going to have our summer solstice celebration tonight in spite of rain. If it rains, we'll meet at the boat launch at 7, and we're going to walk in the woods together, do a silent meditation walk, which is quite lovely in the rain as well as in clear day. So I hope that if you're in town, you'll come do our meditation walk. And otherwise, I'll see you back here Tuesday and in Conkling Hall on Thursday.